Another World is a really hard game. The first thing you'll notice when you press start at the main menu is there's a loading screen. I really can't think of no other SNES games that have loading screens. The moment you start your game, you're going to die. It's a fact. Unless you've got a walkthrough guide right from the start, or someone's told you what to do, or you've played the game before, there's no way you're going to know the moment you start the game you're going to die. I never played this game before now. When I bought my SNES online, this game came with it, so I had no previous experience with it before this recording. So I died quite a lot. And now I could have resorted to online guides, but that would defeat the purpose for the most part. The gameplay itself is pretty nice. It's got this fluidness about it that's reminiscent to Prince of Persia. Now, this game did have a sequel, Heart of the Alien, and a similar game called Flashback and Heart of Darkness were all made by the same people. But what made this game, I guess, different and good is that it was rotoscoped, same with Flashback. Now, rotoscoping gaming, I don't think it really caught on. Most games, okay, you got motion capture, but that's not really rotoscoped. You had, from what I know, very few games that were rotoscoped. Prince of Persia, Flashback, Another World, maybe a few others that I've not heard of. But as much as I died in this game, it was still rather enjoyable, just really hard. It really is unforgiving though. It's amazing how hard this game was. The checkpoints were so far apart. You got one password for each area from what I know. I never got past the second area. But one thing I didn't like really about this game, it's got nice sound effects, it's good enough graphics considering it's rotoscoped, but there's no music. I guess this could add to the suspense, make it more realistic, but when you play a game you expect music. One thing I never understood about this game was that beast. In fact, most monsters in this game. You got the worms, the little black balls with white spikes. You got this guy, he's black blob with white teeth. You got the tentacles, which are black blobs. And this kind of carried over into Heart of Darkness, where you just had all this potential for graphics, but all you had were black blobs for enemies for the most part. Now this part of the game is really evil. If you snap that vine there, then you instantly die. If you mistime your jump, you're gonna die. You have zero time for error. You have to perfectly jump, perfectly run, no mistakes. I guess it's lucky they coded him to trip. They couldn't have made him run slower. That's the thing about this game. It's not really a game per se. It's more along the lines of an interactive story. Everything is coded to happen when you reach a certain point, like you're being shot just there. So you're not really in control, you're just making the story continue. It's kind of like Metal Gear Solid 3, where if you die it's a time paradox, not a game over. So we've got another loading screen, not as long as before. And wow, that's some really red hair, isn't it? Why the hell are his eyes red? And now we meet the Play-Doh Man. You know, he could be maybe like an early version of the Heavy from Team Fortress. Kind of looks like him a little bit. Anyway, I went into this game not knowing what to expect. I'd never played it before. The closest I've got is playing Heart of Darkness on the PlayStation 1. And that kicked my ass the first time I played it through. I guess it's not too bad when you can overlook the flaws of difficulty. I mean, it's on that line between too difficult and a good challenge. If it was any more difficult, it would just be ridiculous. But this is okay, I suppose. So what do I do here? I'm being shot at, so I run away. Fortunately, shots are missing. And okay, I'm still following this guy. And bollocks! Okay. I'm gonna be here a while. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong for the first, I don't know how many tries. Right there, that little blinking pixel is the gun on the floor. For so long, I walked straight past that gun without realising it was there. So, you can see I'm just going to die a lot until I pick that gun up. I love it. There was a little glitch with this game I found. It's quite funny. If you can land on the guard before he fires the gun, then the guy in the background will run off the screen, even though he hasn't run into the screen yet. It is quite a funny little thing. I do enjoy finding things like that in games. But I think the best thing about this game isn't the gameplay, not even the graphics. It's just that back when this was made, Prince of Persia, Flashback, and this game were original. There was something you weren't used to, something you wouldn't expect. And I thought that's what made it so good. Not many games have originality like that anymore. I mean, sure, I died a lot, and I had to keep going back quite far, and basically wishing luck that I wouldn't die. But I kept going, and that's a lot more I can say about certain games I own now. With games on the Xbox, or PlayStation or Wii, you got save points every 2 minutes more or less. So you don't have to worry about dying. I love Bioshock games, don't get me wrong. But you die, you go straight back to a revive chamber, I can't remember what they're called. And every enemy you've encountered that since you died has the same health as when you were fighting them. So all you have to do is chip them away, and who cares if you die? What do you lose? I don't know. It's not really, you know, serving a challenge. The only time it does serve a challenge is the final boss, but I won't give no spoilers away. But with this game, I don't know, I played it for about an hour and a half, recording footage, and I seriously just wanted to stop after a while. It was just so tough. It wasn't that I was bored, it was just that I felt defeated. Okay, let's take this a different way now. Let's just show you exactly how my reaction was while playing this game now. Now, I know I've sped up the gameplay to skip through how much I sucked, but I'll give you a brief rundown of how it worked. Okay, let's try a shield here. Fuck! Okay, swing, okay. Yeah, pick up the gun. Run, shoot, run. Fucking shield! Okay, swing. God damn it, is he masturbating? I'm sorry, but did it look like he was masturbating? Was that just me? Run, shoot. Shield, that didn't work. Why would I think that would work? Fucking gun, run. Right, shield there, and wait, I killed him. Oh no, there's another. Fuck! Come on! Swinging, dropping. Yes, I know, follow you. Pick up the gun. Why the fuck am I following you anyway? Bollocks. Swinging again. Pick up the gun, follow the blob. Oh, good God. I mean, how do these people even tell each other apart? They've got no facial expression at all. They're just blobs of flesh. They're like that extra bit of skin on the elbow. It's just a blob of flesh that looks identical to everyone. They even wear the same clothes. Makes you wonder if there's ever been a fashion designer on this planet. So, yeah, you get the idea of how I was feeling. So, I mean, literally just swinging, follow you, pick up the gun, shoot, 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 die, try again. But here's the big turnaround. I plant here, I start shooting, I see him explode, I walk off, I stop just off screen, enough to be outside the shield, start shooting, shooting. Shield goes up, I'm shooting through the shield, he's dead. Great, it's going, it's doing it. Oh, it's finally happening. So I'm just standing there shooting, he opens the door, and it closes. No, don't tell me you lock me out. Oh, thank God. So this has to be a checkpoint, right? I mean, there's nothing happening here, so let's go up. And you get this, I don't know if this is good or bad. I mean, the colour's bland. You can't really notice much. I think this is one of the few times when the cutscene didn't help at all. Maybe it was better on a different console or on PC, but it just looks horrible here. I can't tell if that's fog or mud or just draw distance. The sky looks good, but the city itself looks horrible. So, this is the big turnaround. I come down here and I'm gonna get shot the moment I step through a door. And it just really breaks my heart. All in all, this game is pretty good. I would recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it if you got a heart problem or anger issues, but I'd recommend it if you're into classic games. It is a good game, it's pretty well known, and as much as it drives me mad, it is really quite enjoyable. I mean, there's not much music in the game. I've not heard it much. It's mostly when there's something exciting happening. I guess it adds to the element of, realism. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to put across a realistic feel with this. You die quickly, there's not much music, you have to really make sure you make no mistakes. So, I don't know. I would recommend it though, yeah. It is an aggravating game, and it drives me mad, but it is good. It is original, and it's a lot of fun. But if I was given the choice, I would still pick the original Prince of Persia. All in all, sounds good. Graphics are okay. The gameplay is tough, but a challenge rather than just overly difficult. So this has been Rick for 1.21 gigabytes. That's this review done, and the next one will be coming in about 2-3 weeks.